It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Sunday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got C.J. McCollum. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Sarr in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, and it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with. But we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Lively the pass to Irving. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Middleton outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side.
And that one falls for Middleton. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point game. Davis with a screen on Coulibaly. Pass to Flagg. And they double up Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Irving. Rebound, Washington. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Here's Sarr, and Lively pulls it down.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
And finished off by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Now here's McCollum. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated, trying to get a way to stop him. Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Pass to Lively. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Thompson for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Coulibaly. And Davis sends it back.
Come on now. You got to bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
Here's McCollum. Wizards passing it around. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Thompson kicks to Davis. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. On its way from Irving for two, and Sarr pulls it down.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Stolen by Lively. Here's Irving, and Sarr pulls it down.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Pass to Koulibaly. McCollum outside. Back to Koulibaly. Tries from 16, and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. Down low, here's Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Wow, Davis putting on his hard hat and just going to work inside. What contact?
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Pass to Middleton. Here's Sarr. Middleton outside. Over flag. Middleton can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Irving with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And that one's good. Flag.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For Kyrie Irving, Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the Mavs.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic. And the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player and you will not in any way diminish his game.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. Last year, getting it done. Averaged 21 points a game, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Now here's Middleton. Not a lot of room. Koulibaly with the screen for George. Pass to Koulibaly. Clock at 2. Middleton for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Lively defending. George from deep three-point land, and that time also a missed shot. 11 feet away. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Inside. Here's Middleton. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. Here's flag. A three-pointer, no good. Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And it's Koulibaly, top of the key. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Kyrie Irving third.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Christie, he's checked in for Thompson. Here's McCollum. He has yet to score. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Here's Davis. It's hauled in by George. Washington's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And the rejection by Lively. Floats it up for Davis. George with the steal. And it's Middleton penetrating outside for George. McCollum outside. Three-pointer. Again, McCollum missing. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Irving from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 5 now.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Washington comes in for Davis. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Flagg. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Irving. And then for Washington, Kisper comes in for George. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Koulibaly. On defense, Dallas. They lead by 4. Here's Carrington. The Wizards working the ball around now. Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. And it's Carrington missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Christie kicks to Gafford. Pass to Russell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Marshall from the arc. Great D that time for Middleton. Wizards trail by 4. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Gafford finds Russell. No good on the 3. Wizards shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, P.J. Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Kevin, back to you.
They are happy to have him. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here is Russell. Hasn't made one yet. No good. Shot missing. Good D by McCollum. Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Middleton. To end the cold streak. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Czar.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And here's Marshall bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Now Gafford. And here's Russell. Pass to Marshall. The 3. The rebound by Carrington. Middleton outside. A miss that time would have put him up. The Maverick shooting looking a little out of sorts early. 37%. Christie kicks to Marshall. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Dallas ending the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to have. They've taken the early lead here.
They've got P.J. Washington. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Hardy, and it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Bagley. Washington passes to Gafford. Now here's Hardy. Defended by Carrington. Gafford kicks to Davis. A floater. Second chance shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Williams, he's checked in for Dallas. And that one falls for Davis. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. And teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Now, here's Johnson. His last outing with 20 points. Nailed from three-point land. Carrington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Davis on the wing. Oh, Davis down low.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Carrington. Here's Gill. He's guarded by Williams. And he comes up with the deuce.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Davis. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Shoots the three. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Davis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Dante Exum comes in for Williams. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. McCollum outside. Going inside. Sweet little floater. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
Exum kicks to Washington. Back to Exum. Pass to Marshall. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's McCollum. He has 5. On the wing, Carrington. He's guarded by Davis. And the dunk by Kispert.
What a pretty pass by Bub Carrington, reading the court beautifully.
You know, Kispert is often labeled as a shooter, but DB has much more to his game.
There is no doubt, Kev. He moves the ball. He can attack a closeout. He's going to work very hard as a cutter. This is just a young man that plays the right way.
Now here is Davis. He's got 12. Koulibaly with it. Pass to Kispert. Washington against McCollum. For 3, Kispert. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Exum kicks to Washington. Now Davis. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Here's Carrington. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. 3-on-3. Here's Gafford. Oh, and the jam by Gafford.
Oh, that was an absolutely vicious throwdown by Daniel Gafford. Go get him.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Koulibaly. McCollum outside. George with the screen on Washington. Carrington in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. Mavericks leading by 6. And they double up Davis. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
McCollum against Davis. McCollum outside. Over Davis. McCollum no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Washington passes to Marshall. Pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's McCollum. 5 points in the game. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Mavericks leading by 10. Davis, the pass to Exum. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's Washington missing. Wizards have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Carrington bounce pass. Here's McCollum. Gets an open look and hits. McCollum's got 7 points.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense. The ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Clyde comes in for Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And Irving subbed in for Dante Exum. And then for Washington, Sars checked in for Corey Kispert. And Middleton subbed in for Carlton Carrington. Here's Irving. 20 points for him last game against San Antonio. So Doris, after finishing last season with the second worst record in the NBA, the Wizards sliding to the number 6 pick in the lottery.
Listen, Kevin, obviously this is not ideal, but I don't consider in a deep draft this to be the worst case scenario. You have to be patient, continue to build the right way, and your player evaluation in the draft is absolutely critical.
And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
And the first one drops. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
He's perfect from the line this time. And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Wizards trail by 9. Now here's Middleton. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. The Mavericks pull it in. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Now, Koulibaly. From deep, George. And it's flagged with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 11. There's the three. Another three for Dallas.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
McCollum kicks to George. Pass to Middleton. And just miss after miss right now.
Right, sometimes you just lose that little bit
here by Dallas. Now Lively. Here's Irving. From deep. Washington with the rebound. Sarr's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Now, here is George. Still scoreless. Sarr sets the screen for McCollum. Shoots over Lively. And Lively pulls it down.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Back to Irving. Here's flag. No good on the triple. Wizards trail by 14. Sarr, the pass to McCollum. Middleton outside. Sarr in the post. He's covered by Irving. The putback. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. McCollum against Irving. To the inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Middleton. Koulibaly with the screen for Middleton. The Wizards with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Koulibaly. Pass to Middleton. Fades. Will it go? And there's a nice layup by Koulibaly. Koulibaly's got his 2nd basket.
Well, you love to see him pursue the basketball. Off the miss, Koulibaly gets an extra. Nice.
Washington with the screen on McCollum. Here's Irving. Here he goes. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got 12 in the game. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Dallas Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter right after this halftime break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Washington Wizards.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back in this game. And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. And we got a question here from Christo at Point. Between Kenny and Shaq, who's the best at playing 2K?
Oh, it's got to be me, Arnie. Come on. Shaq's hands are too big for the controller.
See, that's what you're mistaken, my guy. I don't even need a controller, Kenny. I'm in the game. I can program it from the inside.
So basically you're saying you're going to cheat. Yeah, okay. That disqualifies you right there.
Well, Christo, I bet that's not the answer you were expecting. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Mavericks leading by 16. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Keyshawn George. McCollum is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Irving's got the first field goal of the second half for the Mavericks. Here's Sarr. Pass to McCollum. From outside the arc. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Flagg's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And now, Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving. And he said, quote, Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game. And with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well. Kevin, back to you.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. Outside, Davis. 5 on the clock. Pass to Flagg. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Now, here is Irving. 14 points for him. Here's Davis. Here's Flagg. Thompson in the corner. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 5.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
McCollum passes to Middleton. Back to McCollum. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Davis. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year. 4 assists and 5 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right. He can do a little bit of everything for this team. And it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Here's Middleton. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that 7-foot wingspan of Flagg helps him when he's in close.
Up top, Sarr. Pass to Middleton. And he lays it straight in. 10 points for him. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Clock at 6. It's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Pass to George. McCollum outside. Wizards passing it around. They double him with Irving. Sarr gets the bucket.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Irving against McCollum. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. George sets a screen. And Middleton kicks to McCollum. Trains the three-pointer. McCollum's got 10.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. And a wide open look for Flag. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Here's Lively.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Outside, George. Now Middleton. Driving to the basket. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Mavericks leading by 17. To the middle. George with the steal. Inside. Koulibaly with a screen on Davis. Just 5 on the clock. George, that's a two-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Irving. Pass to Flag. Now Lively. Thompson outside. For the three. And the three ball is good. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Well, you see Alex Sarr get off the triple drive and then use that 7 foot to make it an easy finish.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 14. Back to Lively. McCollum against Irving. Pass to Flag. Here's the three. It's hauled in by George. Wizards trail by 18. Here. Middleton outside. KDB over the last several years, wins have been hard to come by for the Washington Wizards.
Kevin, it blows me away that this organization has not had a winning season since 2018, and they haven't won 50 games since 1979. Let's hope their young, inspiring draft picks are building into a good young core.
That one is off.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Christie, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And a switcher also for Washington. Carrington's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Indoors with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
Now here is Davis. He's got 18. 6 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Davis has got 20.
And that bucket is why AD is special. Davis can fix a lot of your problems.
Middleton left side. Over flag. Middleton can't get it to go.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Pass to Lively. And here is Davis. He's got 20. Out to the right wing. Flag. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Sarr. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Sarr's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Lively finds Christie. Davis setting the pick for Christie. Now here's Davis. Over Koulibaly. That's good from Davis on the assist by Christie. And it's now 22 points for Anthony Davis. Wizards trail by 18. Pass to Koulibaly. Bounce pass Sarr. Carrington in the corner. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Irving. 14 points for him. Shoots from the line. And another basket for Dallas.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Washington has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That'll be his second foul of the game. On the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Marshall in for Flag. Corey Kispert's checked in for Washington. Carrington with the ball. He's covered by Irving. Carrington with the ball. He's got 6. Middleton for 3. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Wizards trail by 17. Outside, George. And Middleton kicks to George. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Offline with his 3. Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And it's Washington missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Middleton. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. Carrington in the corner. And again, Washington no good. Mavericks leading by 17. Outside Irving. They grab their own miss. Over in the corner, Washington. Dallas moving the ball around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardy's checked in. Then for the Wizards, Champagne's checked in. And it's Johnson in for Chris Middleton. 43 seconds left in the third. Gafford finds Christie. And here is Washington, defended by Kispert. Wizards trail by 17. Pass to McCollum. They could use a bucket. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Hardy. He's guarded by McCollum. And here is Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gafford's got 8 points.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right? Right at the rim.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Najee Marshall. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. Christie the pass to Washington. Now Davis. The rebound by Champagnie. Pass to Carrington. Here's Champagnie. Now here's Johnson. No good on the shot. Mavericks leading by 19. Now Marshall. To the inside. Davis kicks to Gafford. Now here's Davis. Defense is right there. Washington finds Davis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wizards trail by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Carrington. There's the screen. And here's McCollum for 3. The Wizards with another miss. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Here's Christie. Back to Marshall. Stolen by McCollum. Pass to Champagnie. Now Johnson. The shot from 20 feet away. It's good. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
Silky Johnson can shoot it, folks.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Irving's checked in for Dallas. Sarr's checked in for the Wizards. Irving against McCollum. Pass to Marshall. Irving sets a screen for Marshall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Yeah, even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Cullen passes to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Washington. Back to Davis. Lets it go from deep. Dallas, no good that time either. Wizards trail by 18. Down low. And the dunk by Kispert.
You can't be one-dimensional. Corey Kispert willing to put it on the floor and get to the rim.
And here is Washington. Davis down low. Defended by Kispert. Offensive rebound. And Gafford throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Marshall with the steal. A finish. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Davis throws it down.
Watching Davis run up court, very light on his feet for a big fella.
Wizards have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Johnson, the pass to McCollum. Launches a 3, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Carrington. Now here's McCollum. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
Marshall can't hit.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Pass to Kispert. To the paint, here's Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
That wingspan of Johnson helps him score around the rim. It's about 6'10", which is very good for a wing.
Now here's Davis. Pocket 6. Stolen by Kispert. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Carrington in the corner. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
Love to see that. Carrington taking it to the defense. That's a gutsy move.
shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
Up top, Lively. Covered by Sarr. Pass to Flag. On the wing, Davis. Back to Irving. That's in there by Davis. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Lively. Pass to Flag. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Irving for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
In the corner, George with it. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And the shot is good. Irving's got 20.
So smooth on the mid-range. Kyrie dialed in.
McCollum against Irving. And here's George for 3. And Irving pulls it down. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Davis. Outside, Irving. Pass to Thompson. Davis down low. Working on George. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. McCollum outside. Over Irving. The Mavericks pull it in. Flag's got 7 rebounds in the game. Davis missing. Washington shooting in the fourth quarter has looked here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. That's on the year.
So they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going.
And it's Davis missing. Washington with the ball. McCollum right side. In the corner, Middleton with it.
So tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Here from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Clay.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Davis.